Welcome to the first episode of the Level 60 Gold Farming series. We're kicking off the series with a very special farming location. This is a popular one. Mining in Ungoro Crater. Ungoro Crater is one of the most popular of all of the mining locations endgame. And so we're going to put it to the test today and see whether or not it stands up to some of the other gold farming spots, some of which I have on my channel. If you want to check out that the Winter Spring farming guide, you can earn 12 to 15 gold per hour farming ghosts in Winter Spring. So anyways, we're just going around the rim of Ungoro Crater here, and as you can see, I get ganked a few times, so that sets me back maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. You'll see I'll get ganked a few times where it's a very hefty run back. However, regardless of that, let me explain the conditions that we're working with here today. I'm on an epic mount, so that is going to be, I'm going to have a slight advantage over people with regular mounts, as I will cross more nodes per hour, and given that minerals spawn seemingly randomly, the more nodes you check per hour, of course, the faster the more minerals you're going to mine every hour. The second condition is that I'm not going up into the little side wings and pockets around Ungoro Crater. I think that it can be debated whether or not it's still like up in the air, whether or not that would be better or worse to check those, because the cost of checking those would be that you would have to take the time to check, and you might not find minerals up there. And quite frankly, I don't know where all of the nodes are. If I had a full node map, this would probably be a little bit better. My gold per hour would probably be a little bit higher. However, I'm sticking to just a very standard, just going around the rim. And so as you can see, I'm having to fight mobs occasionally. It isn't perfect, and these alliance players that are giving me a lot of trouble, like I'm trying to avoid them up in the upper left-hand corner right now. It's just like a squad of 2 or 3 of them that are farming the like Devil's Ores or whatever the elite mobs are. So I don't know. I'm guessing that they're maybe trying to farm like rares off of them. Why don't you let me know what they're doing in the comments below. So continuing to cover a lot of ground here, and I think already you can start to tell I have the video sped up by a whole lot, but I'm not really getting very many mineral nodes. I forgot to mention another condition that we're working with here. The time does matter, so I'll just mention I'm doing this on a Saturday morning, which is not peak time on the server. It's medium. When I logged in, it was medium population currently on my realm, and playing on Stalag, one of the biggest realms in the game right now. Stalag is always has a queue every night, and so I'm giving a lot of there's a lot of leeway here. Like this is like we're working with an epic mount here at non-peak times, and so and still not getting very many nodes. But we remain optimistic. Thorium sells for a pretty decent amount, and we already have a couple stacks. And also have some mithril ore and some true silver ore with a star ruby that we found. We could have gotten a little bit luckier and maybe found if you are a little bit luckier, then maybe you would get like an Azerothian diamond or a blue sapphire, which sell for more than star rubies. I think star rubies are sub 1 gold right now. So just continuing to mine, continuing to go around, and I guess one final thing I'll mention is, I don't know if you noticed, but for probably about 5 minutes out of the total time, twice I died and forgot to turn my find minerals back on. So maybe it might be an extra 5% there in gold. But so total, after listing everything on the auction house, I received 13 gold, 33 silver, and 72 copper in 2 hours, which is 6 gold, 66 silver, 86 copper per hour.